Haven't done one of these in a while. We're gonna go live. Everybody can see my settings now. Oh no. We're gonna check out going live. Just pull it over here. Gonna kind of walk through call to actions and when to use them, and scheduling online and stuff like that. And maybe some of this will help your service-based business. Maybe this will help kind of all different things. So I kind of wanted to show a website here. um, Preliminarily, even the guy who owns the site hasn't even seen this, so hopefully it doesn't slap my hand too hard here. Let's make sure that this video is streaming here. So I think I'm just gonna go through this and delete it, maybe. Well, so the big thing here is for scheduling online. So I want to kind of talk about this. A lot of people have this question always, is like scheduling online. So kind of just running through the data so people understand. When you have ceramic coating, you have paint protection film, kind of higher end services. The average consumer will not spend more than $1,000 on a service-based labor without talking to someone, for new customers. So a lot of times we get the question is like, "Hey, I want like a ceramic coating package. I want PPF. I want people to book online, and I want people to kind of understand." There's a consumer behavior that people don't quite understand. So when we're asking someone to book online and could book a paint protection film or ceramic coating service, if they've never talked to you, if you've never built rapport, for them to book a $2,000, $4,000, $5,000 amount of work is unrealistic. Um, but there are caveats to that quite often. And so what we typically do is we do what's called a tri-blend call to action. So if you have a roadmap site or you don't have a roadmap site, I always tell people just use your available call to action. So different buyers have different journeys. And what I mean by that is, if I've talked to Titan Glossworks before and I know they do good work, I know he can do paint protection film. I liked it on my car. I don't know if I'm going to need to call him or get a quote, right? I might just schedule online right out of the gate. Okay. And so if you're a new customer and you're running an ad, they're probably not going to do a quote. I'm sorry, a book online. They're probably not going to do any of that because they don't know who you are. And so what I would tell people is, when you're doing your website, we typically set it up the way that consumer behavior is. Now you can change it. You could do whatever you want, but typically we do like a double button for getting a quote on PPF or ceramic coating. But book online stuff does not seem to work terribly great for ceramic coating and paint protection film unless they've been a previous customer of yours. And it almost goes into the fact that if you're trying to just get a dollar and just book online and not develop a relationship, you're probably doing your business a disservice. So typically, just showing you guys, once again, we typically do what's called a tri-blend, which is start a quote, book online, call now. But usually for PPF, ceramic coating stuff, higher end services, it makes sense to have a conversation with someone, and you tend to build a much higher rapport to that person right out of the gate. This is a great looking site. This is one that's in round one. So he's going to probably light us on fire that he doesn't like certain things, and that's okay. But this is an example of like our Thunderdome style, and showing kind of all these neat little things that we do on websites and make them completely custom. So yeah, that's kind of my MO, is like schedule online. It's a great thing. I like it. If you're using a CRM like you're able, Orbis X, Square, whatever you want, you can absolutely use that piece. But make it a mix. Don't try and just book online. We had a guy the other day. He kind of like freaked out that his bookings went down, and we found out that he changed all his buttons to book online. He did not give customers the option to call him or get a quote. And you got to think in your mind, why are you making it hard for people to get a hold of you and maybe either understand more about your services or just how to maybe even make it harder if they want to book right away, give them that option. So always kind of think about that as like there's multiple journeys to every buying scenario. So hopefully that helps. Good looking site. If you guys have any questions, please let us know. Felix says, agree. Direct contact will always help sales. You always build a relationship with those peoples, make it personal. Yeah. We always try and push phone call forms, but book online is there. It's a tool, but I don't think it's the end all be all tool, if that makes sense. So that's a quick short one. If you guys have any